Hello. I'm in a different place. But I said so in the title. And we're not going very long tonight, I don't think. Because I don't have any food. It's just... Crow's Nest isn't open on Saturdays. It is so. Turnden House is here. Gosman's here. Tim's here. Waldrop. People talking to Paul, but he's not here. He'll be here. Pinnell's here. There's Paul. Oh, 6 minutes late. I will punch you right in the wallaby. Starting with a Mike's never had this food before. Because I've never had Fuse iced tea. And it was in the fridge. And I need a beverage. We're going to try Fuse lemon iced tea. That's pretty mediocre. That's an iced tea. That's what it is. It's an iced tea. It's a perfectly mediocre iced tea. Who makes Fuse? Made with real tea. Is Fuse the company? I don't know. Return for refund, blah, 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 blah. Possibly Fuse is the brand of iced tea. In which case, they should probably work on something else to make. Because this is exactly mediocre. It's a straight up 5. It tastes like a perfectly okay iced tea. It reminds me of Nestea, except not Nestle. Hopefully it's not a Nestle product, and they didn't just rebrand, because Nestle can suck it. But Fuse, meh. Is a perfectly meh, mediocre. If you need to just get some liquid in you, I guess it's fine. It's a 5. Oh, what's going on? It's Nestea. Coke lost the brand name and renamed it. So this is a Nestle product? Just lost a couple of points. Flavor, 5. Purchase worthy, -100. Because don't give money to Nestle. Oh, votes in chat. Should I do a live mail call or just include it in a video? Took the shipping labels off but haven't opened it yet. Do you do lives? I mean, go ahead. I'm not averse to you opening the box with the box in it live on your show. It's a perfectly mediocre box. That box is better than this iced tea was. Sounds like my woodworking. Perfectly mediocre. Hey, something to be said for that. It's a Coca-Cola product. Nestea was also a Coca-Cola product in Canada. They not done any lives yet. Are you allowed to? Are you at the level of whatever YouTube says that you have to be to do lives? I don't remember what the cutoff is. You have to be at a certain number of things, either subscribers or watch time or something. I don't know. Licensed the name and lost it at the start of last year. So it's a Coke product. It's not a Nestle product. So still just a mediocre iced tea. Like, don't go out of your way to buy that thinking it's going to be delicious. Well, I got permission though. I got permission from the boss to do a wander about the shop and take something for a Mike's never had this food before. So we'll go shopping in a little bit. One of those fancy chocolate bars or something. I am at the shop because I got suckered into teaching a class. I didn't get suckered into teaching a class. I'm a good human being. And my friend Nadia, who owns the shop, got sick and had a class to teach today. And I was qualified to also teach the class. So she stayed home and I got to teach the class. But it only ended like 20 minutes ago. So it's like, oh, just do the show from the shop, whatever. It's only 50. I'm almost at 550. But then I would have been like your 440th subscriber or something, because I just realized the other day that I wasn't yet, and I did. It's the exact same as what was in the Nestea cans pre-2024. Well, yeah, that's what I say. It reminds me of Nestea, which is a perfectly mediocre iced tea. The Nestle product that they licensed, but now Coke makes it, and so yeah, it's just all just a conglomerate bought a conglomerate and then renamed the subsidiary of the fucking corporate nonsense bullshit. So it's a Hobby Lobby cutting board and not a real cutting board, iced tea wise. It's a dollar store plastic cutting board. It will do what you need it to do if what you need to do is put some iced tea in. A plastic cutting board from the dollar store will do what you need to do if what you need to do is cut some food and not your counter. Confused should be a shirt with this logo on it. Confused. Who bought what? And who is making it? And who gets the profits from it? That's what I need to know. Watch Getting Things from Mike's store. Wife got the pens and soon after wound up in emergency room. Uh-oh. Did she stab herself with one of my pens because of how gorgeous it was? She saw it and she just couldn't help but try to eat it or something because of its gorgeosity. Not Mike's fault, just want to blame him. I mean, sure. Yeah, that's probably what happened. She probably looked at it and was like, just couldn't even believe the gorgeosity of the pen and like had to try to eat it. And then it got stuck in her throat and she had to be rushed to the hospital. They're all evil, so you know. Well, I mean, Fuse iced tea. Fuse registered trademark. Made using the same recipe with the same ingredients, sourced from the same suppliers as the same Canadian facilities. Went to the doctor and they put her in the emergency room close to stroking out. Oh, because of the gorgeosity of the pen. It, like, exuded so much amazingness. I'm glad to hear that she's not. Hopefully she's okay. She's okay. Yeah, okay. Gorgeosity. That's a perfectly cremulent word. Oh, you guys want to see what I taught? Oh, I taught this painting. This is the painting that the people painted along with me today. A whale. A whale in a whale. It's like whaleception. There's a whale in a whale. That's what we should call, if Nadia watches this, she's not going to watch this. We should call that painting whaleception. How the Fuse iced tea video is made. Yeah. For people who have not learned their lesson yet, that's the link to the video on how they make Fuse iced tea. Went against my convictions today. I now, for another time in history, have regrets. Did you click on the link that Pinnell shared? Wife told me to go to a barber because it wasn't that busy. I looked like Bigfoot. And then what happened? It can't be the end of the story. I went to the barber and looked like a Bigfoot. Like that's a terrible story. Write that on the back. Whaleception. It's a painting that we do here. Like, it's one of the kits that we sell that come with the wood cutout and the video instruction on how to do it. It's just sometimes we do them as in-person classes too. So lost 3 inches of beard. That's too much. You shouldn't have let them do that. You're supposed to be in charge at that place. Also, how do you pronounce that name? Reese? Is it Reese? Is it like the peanut butter cup? Now I'm having something I have had before, which is 7-Up. So if I want one, it's $10 plus $5,000 shipping. They're $40 kits, I believe. And you get the instructional video and all the paint and the brushes and the cutout. And in order for it to get to Texas, it's at least $50. Yeah. And I don't know if we are currently shipping to the States from the Crow's Nest. Because of if you want to, we can make it happen. But yeah, it's going to be at least that. Traditional Welsh spelling. But how do you pronounce it? Like the peanut butter cup? Reese is the English spelling. Yeah, okay, so like the peanut butter cup. My son did one of those. It was really ugly though. I turned it into a Halloween painting for fun. Okay. Also, that painting is beautiful. Thank you. It's all right. I'm pretty okay with it. For it being the one that I did while I was teaching people how to do it, it's pretty okay. Like, because you got to keep moving, right? You got a time limit to get this shit done. So Wifey did love the pens. She said, "Thank you very much for the green ones, since you can't get them from me." Yeah, because it's probably one of the nicer slimlines. Like you have to admit, Mister Anti Slimline. Even you have to admit that that's a pretty nice pen. That green one. It was green, like like cracked ice bits of resin in a green resin. So it had like these like layers of depth to it on like a purple slimline hardware. It was pretty nice. Gave some random pieces of wood to another YouTube turner. Anything he made from it, called them his Reese's Pieces. I like that. I would do that also. If you sent me random bits of wood, I would call them Reese's Pieces. Which you can do if you want. It's cheaper for you to send stuff to me than it is for me to send stuff to Paul. At least it was cheaper to send you your box than it was to send Paul his pen. And your box was bigger than the box that had Paul's pen in it and weighed more. Bigger box, more weight, less cost, going further. Halfway around the damn world was cheaper than going just down to Texas. I do have your address. There may be something coming. Woo! I cannot get enough of the red Mally Burl. That shit is amazing. You're sending Australian stuff. I've always wanted to try, what is it that Jax is always using? That's like that sort of red, hard, it's red and Jara? Nope. He has used that. That's not the one that I'm thinking of. I remember doing art like that in high school art class, where the shape of the painting drawing had to be the subject, but I can't remember if there's a name for that style. I don't know if there is either. I'm not sure if there is either. It would be a lot easier to just paint a landscape on a rectangular piece of wood and then cut the damn whale out of it after. Maybe it is Jara that... I feel like it's not, though. I don't know, he made a round table out of it a little while ago. Jara, red gum, bloodwood. We have a lot of red. And it's all hard as shit. I'm working on I'm refinishing the edge of a tabletop of Australian blackwood right now on my workbench at home. I had a friend of mine, co-worker, let's say she's a friend of mine, that was working here for a bit, moved from here to Tasmania because husband was doing work, and they were there for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, something like that. Bought a table, then moved back because work was done, had the table moved back, and the people who moved their like $10,000 kitchen table made out of like solid Australian blackwood, didn't give a shit about the fact that this table was super expensive and really nice, and so they just like set it on like concrete or something and like dinged the shit out of the edge of it when it was being moved. And so when she found out I was a woodworker person, she was like, "Hey, do you think you could have a look at this table and see about having it refinished?" And it needed it, but I was like, if you're okay with me not being a refinisher and refinishing the edge of this table for you, I will do it. But keep in mind, refinishing is its own art that I'm not a finisher. So Like, I'll do my best with it for way cheaper than an actual refinisher, if that's what you want. Blackwood is amazing, a lot softer. It is much softer than I expected for it having the word Australian in it. Yeah, it was absolutely like, it kind of was like walnutty in terms of its softness, I thought. There's a difference between Tasmanian Blackwood and Victorian Blackwood. Oh, I don't know which one of this it is, because they just called it Australian Blackwood. So it's probably Tasmanian. But it's not very hard for an Australian wood. We've noticed you don't finish things. You know what? I'm telling you, I'll punch you in the wallaby. That's it. Send the box back. You can't have it. Sent a big box of pen blanks to another YouTube channel I followed that does pen turning. Only cost me $12 for shipping. Well, it was probably in Dallas. It all started with the shop stool. No, I've not finished things well before the shop stool. Hell, those guitars, the sister guitars, technically I started like 7 years ago or something. Slipping that into my mail call video now. You slip it all the way to the bank. I know. Right in the wallaby. Yeah, that's where you're gonna get it. You ever been punched in the wallaby? It's gonna hurt. Oh, I think maybe we'll do short show tonight from the crow's nest, because I do have to finish cleaning up after this class, and wash all the pallets and reset the room and all this shit. And I'm exhausted and hungry. But maybe we'll just do a bonus show this week from the shop after I get that table off my bench. We'll do, let's see, maybe Tuesday night. Who's in for a Tuesday night live? RJB Paul. RJB Paul, question mark. Oh, the RJB Woodworks, Wood Turner, or whatever. You guys keep telling me about them, and I just don't watch enough YouTube. One, two, three, not me. Yeah, you barely come to the regular nights, so I don't know why your opinion would fucking matter. Tuesday's best days for YouTube videos. It's not. It's just when I release videos. Oh, okay. Well, Tuesday for me would be Wednesday for you, because Australians live in the future. I have to go into work on Tuesday to deal with auditors, so you guys would be an awesome way to end the day. I'm an awesome way to end every day. Yo. Also, how cool is it that you're like making for real money now? Remember when you were talking about how like you had to get a job and to like make real money, and now you're doing that. That's cool. Or how did that? It was something along the lines of like the job that I got is gonna pay. I don't know. It sounded like you were happy to get the job that was gonna pay money. So and go through 40 years of music files and uploading them to YouTube, Spotify, etc. Yeah, but Mr. Guy's gonna be all like fucking too good for us. He's like gonna go on tour with, be famous and shit. He's gonna go open for Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa. Doja Cat. That's who he's gonna go open for. I want Paul Waldrop to open for Doja Cat. Fuck. The worst. The worst. The only way you'd get me to go to a Doja Cat show would be if my friend was opening for her. I work for a low-cost housing company, and now I feel guilty because the bill for February is really high. It's the attitude that had me retiring early, but it's nice, and I do. Yeah. Well, it sucks when you're working for people that you don't want to charge as much as you need to charge for to do the work. I get that. Who's Doja Cat? Only the best damn musician around. Like, were you not here for the time that I told the story about like a song came on at the shop, and usually I can just ignore whatever music is happening, but it was so bad I had to go change it and find out who it was so that I never accidentally listened to that person again. It's like, I don't know who this is, but I cannot with it. And I found out that it was Doja Cat, and I skipped it. And I was like, the world would be better off without that person. I mean, maybe she's a perfectly nice person, but maybe she should get into engineering or something. Like, go into, I don't know, data management of some kind, like something where she doesn't have to be in front of people. Data entry in the library system, just in a back room on a computer. That's where Doja Cat should be. Michelle's here. Yay! Where's my pumpkin loaf? One of my songs is gaining some traction. Possibly it might get some radio airtime. Not certain yet, but hey, right on. I missed so much. Yeah, because you should do closed captioning. She should just something where you don't have to listen to her. She might be okay if you listen to her on mute with closed captions on. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this person. But she shouldn't make music. Let's go find a Mike's never had this food before. Down on the shelf. Come on. You don't have your new Square store in your live description yet. Well, it just happened. Shut up. We'll go downstairs. If you haven't seen the store before, that's the store. I think everybody's name that I've seen has seen the place that I work. I'm not going to do the full tour again. But, hey, you recognize those? Those are me. So, I made those. I got a section over here. Made my section over here. Bowls and pens and boxes and stuff. Let's go have a look at the candy. All right, what do we got? Oh, the Elictia Confections. Remember Elictia Confections? What do we got? We got Burning Love, chocolate orange something. What's this guy? Afternoon tea. I don't want tea in my chocolate bar. Coconut. I don't want coconut. No, I absolutely don't want coconut. What else do we got around here? Anything else? We got hot sauces, but that's not really, can't really just have hot sauce. I do want to try, I want to try the Mangalorean mango hot sauce. But I don't have anything to try it on. Let's go with the orange. The Elictia Confections Orange Valencia. Available at crowsnestgallery.com. $13.50. Thanks, Nadia. Let's take it back upstairs. The Elictia Confections. It's probably Alicia. I think we've had this discussion before. ALICJA Confections. Every chocolate bar I've had from these guys has been good. We'll try the Valencia. Cook some pork chops, put some hot sauce on them. Yeah, we don't even have a stove here anymore. Did you say $13.50 for a chocolate bar? Yes, I did. $13.50 for the Valencia Elictia Confections chocolate bar. Thanks, Trudeau. Probably Carney's fault. So, Eric, I spent the afternoon unplugging my nephew's septic tank. That sounds shitty. But I did that by accident even. It's at $2 US. It's approximately, I don't know, $10 US probably. Oh, it's got the little tear spot. Okay. Remember the one that I got that was like it was like the kitchen sink or some shit? It was just like all of their random stuff that they put in chocolate bars, like in one chocolate bar. And it looked like it had a disease. This one looks better than that. Clearly has like bits of like dried orange in it. It doesn't break cleanly on its lines. That loses its point. It loses points for not breaking cleanly along its lines. Even that direction. Their score lines are ineffective. Elictia Confections. What's the point in having the little score lines if it's not going to break there? Once again, the chocolate itself, delicious. They do make a good chocolate bar. Like the chocolate that goes into their chocolate bars is a high quality. It's dark chocolate, it's not milk chocolate. It's a high quality dark chocolate. It's very, very good. I want there to be more orangeness. For a package that is like covered in oranges and it's called Valencia, like it's just there. I think they should have incorporated some orange flavoring like in the chocolate itself, as opposed to just the little dried bits of orange, because there isn't enough orangeosity. But when you get the dried orange bits, the oranginess of those parts is very good. I just feel like I would have liked if there was more orangeosity. But overall, very good. 7.8. Pretty good. I would get 13.50 if you like a high quality chocolate bar and you want one that has some dried orange bits in it. This is a really good one of those. I don't know how many of those exist. Just a little bit of orange infusion in the chocolate itself would have scored this a lot better. But definitely a high quality chocolate bar that I am quite enjoying. 7.8. Alicja Confections, Valencia. Would score more if it had more oranginess to it, and or didn't make it seem like it was gonna. You know, like I feel like the packaging makes it feel like it's gonna be more orangey than it is. $7.8. Good stuff, but yeah, that's my answer. If you want to support this nonsense, right? Think about becoming a channel member, buying stuff from his store, or joining him on Patreon at patreon.com/woodenthingsandstuff. I found a chocolate orange shaped like an orange with sections and everything. Gotta smack it against the table. Yeah, that's a Terry's chocolate orange. That's just a thing. Is that news to... Maybe is that a Canadian thing? And because you just found out about those? Those have been around forever. Terry's. If you'd like to send Mike your favorite recipes, that's true. You can send me your favorite recipes too, and then I can make my own damn pumpkin loaf. Not gonna say who, but I was gonna send him my book on making liquor from urine, but he quit drinking on us. That probably would have done it anyway, wouldn't it? I feel like if you're at the point where you need to make liquor from urine, you should probably stop drinking. Because I think at that point you do have a problem. If you're like, damn, I don't have any liquor, what can I make some out of? Well, I could piss and then make liquor out of that. That's a bad sign. We have them in Texas. Oh. I guess they just never got down to the dangly of Alabama then. They didn't get past the scrotum of Alabama. The same people who drink those poop coffees. Apparently that's delicious. I don't know. I'm just saying. What I've heard is that it makes the beans extra delicious. Oh, I want to keep eating this, but yeah, I'm gonna keep eating it. I didn't pay for it, so. I almost said I want to keep eating this, but it was $13, so I should conserve it. Wasn't. Would it be reprocessed alcohol if they make it from urine after you've been drinking? I guess. And then if you make that urine into... it just keeps getting more and more. It's pisception booze. That's what it's called. I love the civet coffee. I can put you a sample in the next... Okay, I'll try it. Yeah, absolutely I'll try it. We're building up another good box, I think, aren't we? We're just starting again, but it's already getting good. My son made orange wine. No one will try it. He doesn't drink alcohol, and his father and I don't drink crap. Well, that was mean. Like, you're not even going to try it? Maybe he's proud of it. That's bad parenting. You'd be like, no, that's probably shit. I don't want that. Like, come on. Try it at least. He's all proud of his orange wine, and they're like, but it's probably good. I mean, grapes works. Why wouldn't orange work? Lemon works. Potatoes work. Like, if potatoes work, like, oranges are it's probably good. Fucking dandelions work. If he's proud of it, he should drink it first. Yeah, but he doesn't drink. If he doesn't drink alcohol and it's got alcohol in it, then, like, he's probably just looking for some fucking, like, attention. Like, just a little bit of compassion and, like, love from his parents. He just wanted you to be proud of him for once and make you something nice. And you basically slapped him in the face. He just wanted a little affection from his parents and for them to say that we're proud of you, finally. And instead, Wow. Wow. just just wanted to hear like I'm proud of you, son. Just once in his life. Oh. If he wants compassion, I'll help him move out. Take your damn orange wine with you. I'm just projecting this like this completely dysfunctional family relationship onto them. Just he just wants some love from his parents, and it's like maybe if I make some delicious orange wine. And they were like, "Get the fuck out of my house." Why would someone sober go through the pain of homebrew? I don't know, because he wanted some kind of. He was trying to do something nice for his parents. I told him I was proud when he did something. I can't remember it right now. Yeah, obviously you were super proud of it. I remember the one time that I said that I was proud of him. It was probably for something stupid. And I probably didn't mean it. Kid could have made the best drink in the world, be able to sell it, buy something, and move out. It's true. You don't know. Maybe that's what's. If you would just fucking try it, maybe you'll find out that it's delicious, and this is now his new business opportunity. But you'll never know, because you just don't care about the effort that your child puts into stuff. And you refuse to acknowledge that he's trying. Okay? Wow. She's just mad he keeps interrupting the Rick Gyms. I drank homemade wheat wine my brother-in-law made. It was really good, too good. I could get plowed on it real quick. Hutterite dandelion wine. You guys got Hutterites in the States? Out in the prairies, they're kind of like Amish. Hutterite dandelion wine, man. Whew. It was an excuse to buy a whole stash of tools, make a mess, and leave it on the counter of my kitchen. He made mead, and I drank that. Then I turned it into mulled wine, and it was okay. I got into watching mead videos for a little bit, thinking that I was going to do that. I'd never even had mead, but I was going to like make a batch because I thought I'd probably like it. Probably not going to do that anymore. We have them. We have them. Hutterites? I've made really good honey mead. I don't think you need to use the word honey when you say mead. It's like when people say tuna fish. What do you call a bear with no ears? Well, that's what you call bears with no ears. Get your fucking joke right, Paul. Gretchen just said the kid made an okay drink, but she still won't sample the orange. Yeah. Because she's a bad parent. I'm going to try to stop, but I'm having fun now. I don't think our Amish drink alcohol. Only lightly fermented veggies. I don't know if the Hutterites drink alcohol either, but they make it. Honey-based mead. It can be based in any other sweetener than honey. Then it's called that mead. Oh, really? I thought it was like, well, we had this discussion one time about steak. Like, when you say the word steak, I think you just assume that it comes from a cow, unless you have a qualifier, like a moose steak or a bear steak. But if you just say steak, it's kind of assumed that it's beef, right? And that's how I kind of feel about mead. It's like, if you say blueberry mead, you know, I don't know. And I thought mead, like the honey was the base of mead, and then you could flavor it with other things. I thought honey was always involved. Send the son out to pick dandelions in the yard this summer. Make alcohol from that. You know, but yeah, but you won't drink it. He'll be all proud, and he'll be like, "The fuck out of my house." Fish. Oh wait, what do you call a fish with no eyes? Yeah, fish. We have pork steaks here, but that's what I'm getting at. You call it a pork steak if it's pork, right? If somebody says, "Would you like a steak?" You're gonna assume it's beef, right? If someone says mead, I'm gonna assume that it was made out of honey. Wine, I'm gonna assume is made out of grapes, unless it's called like blackberry wine or something. My wife uses this vile Amish apple cider vinegar tonic. It's a hard sentence. Amish apple cider vinegar tonic. It's called Yoder's Good Health Recipe Apple Cider Vinegar Liquid Complex. That's even harder. Honey isn't always involved in mead, just honey mead. Paul, I'm going to need a research. Difference in pork steak versus pork chop. Well, the steak is, I don't know, I'm a fucking butcher. I would say a pork chop comes off a loin. Maybe. Probably the location of the piece of meat that came off of the pig. I know when I buy a pork loin and I cut it into pork chops and then keep an end of it for a pork roast, I would not call that a pork steak. Pork steak and pork chops come from two different parts of the pig. See? One is pronounced steak and the other is not. I mean, that's really the long and short of it. Mead, often called honey wine, is an ancient alcoholic beverage created by fermenting honey with water. So there. I was right, according to these people. And that is what I choose to believe. And therefore it has been decided and decreed, officially decreed, mead is made using honey. And you do not have to call it honey mead. The people, it's because she lives on the dangly of Alabama. And when you live on the dick tip of Alabama, you're going to be wrong about a lot of things, maybe. Like where you should live. How did we, the audience, do something to prove Mike right? It happens all the time. It happens all the time. I call for a fact check, and it turns out like a lot. I think, though, like I said, we're going to do a short one tonight, and then we'll do another one on Tuesday, ? Because I got stuff to do. I am hungry, and I don't have any food. And I want to get this place cleaned up and get out of here and eat some food and go to bed. So, let's call it for tonight, I think. I know it seems like it is short, but we're gonna jet for tonight. Like I said, I got a bunch of cleaning to do, and I'm hungry. So this was the Crow's Nest mini show, and then we'll do it probably Tuesday, but maybe we'll do some work. Maybe we'll do some woodworking on a midweek show this week, because I won't have worked all day, and so I won't be exhausted, hopefully. Well, I'll probably have worked all day, but I'll have, yeah, you know what I mean. Seems long. Yep. Well, you've been here like almost the whole time, so for you, this is a long show. Because usually when you bother to show up, it's like half an hour before the end. Or you show up and you say hi, and then you leave to go play video games. So, like for you, this was long. So, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Everybody, if you did not see the website release video, go watch that. It's not doing well. And yeah, don't feel like you gotta go buy something, but like watch the damn video. If you don't watch my videos when I put them out, then YouTube thinks that they suck, and then they don't show them to people who might actually like them. So that's it for this one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, if I didn't see that already. And we will see you probably Tuesday, but possibly Thursday, because we pre-canceled band practice this coming week. So maybe Thursday. One of the days in the middle-ish of this week. Bye. Because I couldn't get to the bank. I got stuff in a cart. Ooh, what are you gonna buy? Somebody go buy it real quick, the stuff that she wants. Because that'll be funny. No, that's not funny. Don't do that. Bye, everybody. I feel like I was mean tonight. I should be nicer to you guys. You guys are pretty mean to me, though. It's good-natured meanness. I don't mean it. But 2 bowls and a keychain. Oh, that's awesome. You should do that. As soon as I start making some decent sales off of that website, I can change the name from .square.site or whatever. Anyway, I already said goodbye, so I'm going to say goodbye again.